Yeah, Montreal's a very special place for me, obviously, and for my family. It was our first, as you said, it was our first pole position and our first win. I don't really remember too much of the race, but I just remember standing on the podium, and I think Martin Whitmarsh was up there with me. But yeah, just a day I'll never forget, obviously. I remember sitting on the grid actually and just looking ahead of you, and when you have no cars in front of you, it's quite a cool position. There's no better position to start from.
The Canadian circuit in Montreal it's definitely a circuit that works for us. Last year Lewis won the race, I was in second, and the car worked really well there. You need good mechanical grip, you need an efficient aerodynamic car, and we had that last year, and hopefully it's going to be the same situation this year. So yeah, I think we're all looking forward to the race.
Montreal, I think, will still be quite strong for us. It's really a guess. Every track you go to, of course, there's one team, the Red Bulls, generally have a little bit more, maybe a little bit more downforce than us in qualifying, but through race pace we're quite close now. I don't think they have a great end of straight speed, but there will be other teams. Ferrari's very strong on the straights, Renault's quite strong on the straights, but whether or not they can take the curbs like we can, we'll find out.
Canada is it's the first circuit we've had with 2 DRS zones, which I'm a little bit surprised about, really, because a lot of the circuits this year, 1 DRS zone has been enough for an easy pass. So 2 DRS zones, it's going to be pretty easy to overtake. I think I'll make it interesting. If you pass one person, you might be able to get you back on the next straight with DRS. So it'll make it fun, and we'll see how it goes. Canada's a very tricky race anyway because of looking after the tyres and what have you. So having the DRS zones should make the racing good.
I was actually thinking maybe it would have been good in Monaco, but I mean, you can't really. There was nowhere else you could use it, to be honest. But I think you've got the long straight. I think it's just before the hairpin and then the long straight again. So it'll enable people to get closer. But who knows? It might be too much. We use it quite a lot, obviously, everywhere we can on the qualifying lap, but through the race, you're not really able to use it. But I think it could be quite good to keep the cars close to each other.
We're always doing work on safety in Formula One, the GPDA, which is the Drivers Association, but also the FIA, so we're working as closely as possible to improve safety. Motor racing is always going to be dangerous, there are always dangers involved, and it says that on the pass when you walk into the circuit. But I think we can still work on certain areas of circuits. The cars have become a lot safer, the circuits have become a lot safer. But certain circuits, there are areas where we still are working on improving. For example, Monaco, after the accidents there, we're working on the chicane area to try and aid safety.
I've been waiting since I got in Formula 1 in 2007. I've been waiting for a game to come out so I could be myself in it. And it never came out till last year, I think it was, in Monza. I think I played it with my brother. I have one at home, and it's pretty cool to see the guys in the garage and the way you come out the pit lane, but you can't feel the car, but it sounds good. Maybe a bit better than our simulator.